Holy crap, has it been a while since I last recorded. I've been trying to get those Helsing reactions edited up, finally got them all done, and yeah, it's good to be back to just doing a simple thing. So, today, we are taking a look at My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, Season 9, Episode 14, The Last Laugh. God, they are using such depressing titles for this season. But, here's the deal. I already know, thanks to YouTube thumbnails, that Cheese Sandwich is back. And most likely what we're going to be doing is just exploring that character a little bit more, kind of similar to what we did with Quibble Pants. Maybe expanding on the relationship between him and Pinkie Pie. He did appear in the movie, so we know that the two of them have maintained, I guess, a working relationship is the best way to put that. Maybe not true friendship, but they hang out sometimes and do party stuff. And I think he might have appeared in a couple... When else did he appear? Oh, right, the Season 4 finale. Okay, so it was just a montage thing. But yeah. Cheese Sandwich, Weird Al. Yay! Bringing back a lot of characters here. Why can we not have a Coloratura episode again? Or maybe a Diamond Tiara episode? Seriously, people, you know what we want. Sorry, I'm just... I'm a little rusty here about things. That was a little bit more negative than I usually go. It's justified, I think. I mean, final season. We want to see these things. But, yeah, so other than that, like, I mean, Last Laugh sounds bad. Maybe Cheese is having trouble getting in the party planning spirit? Or maybe it's Pinkie, and she calls Cheese for help. Nah, I don't think it would be Pinkie. Pinkie's the element of laughter, so can't be that. But, yeah, no indicators by the first frame of what's going to be happening. So, ooh, wait, maybe there is. It looks like Rainbow Dash is flying towards the castle, not the school. So maybe it's a map mission. Ooh, that would be good. We haven't had a map mission in a little while. I would love that. All right, let's get to watching it. Oh, I mean, I suppose I should also mention, yay for getting to record an episode, well, half a season actually now, in the style of my new format here. Yeah. Hi, everybody, in my new pony form. Yay. Maybe you don't like it. I like it. I don't care. Let's get to watching, shall we? Starting in 3, 2, 1, play. Holy shit, that's louder than I thought it would be. Hi, Rainbow.
I said to get here right away.
They're all boring.
Her and her bridge is about something.
So, where is she? Yeah, what is taking her so long?
Jesus! Stop doing that.
Look behind you once in a while.
Has she
You said you had something important.
has she been behind that table the whole time?
Tell me,
Probably.
like a show. In fact, what you're about to see may shake the very foundations of your perception for all time.
Okay.
A cupcake? Yes! But wait, there's more! It's an invitation to visit the Cheese Sandwich Amusement Factory!
Cheese sandwich.
He built
opened a
an amusement
What
park?
do they make there? Rubber chickens?
That's ridiculous!
Oh, no, he
Way more there than just rubber chicken!
built a party store.
Gosh, Cheese hardly seems the factory type. I just
Yeah.
assumed he'd continue to wonder
Oh, is this a Flim and Flam thing?
You must be excited to see him.
I hope not.
I can't wait to tour his factory, catch up, have him tell me my life's purpose, swap gag tips.
Whoa, what did you say?
Catch up? I mean, it has been a while.
I think Applejack's asking about the part about Cheese Sandwich and your life's purpose.
Oh, that? Yeah. It's just, all of you have found your thing. You're gonna rule all of Equestria. Rainbow has Wonderbolt, Fluttershy has her animal sanctuary, Rarity has her boutiques, Applejack has that hat.
Wait, what?
Like, 2 things.
Ew, number 1. Number 2,
Was a little
Pinkie, you have plenty.
Even he was moving on to bigger and better things, and every pony was leaving me behind.
I suppose that's true, though.
Cheese Sandwich is a party pony just like me. If he
she has been doing... I mean, even Applejack has made strides forward on the farm.
Sandwich is a great
But
idea.
Pinky has
But the
pretty
only
much stayed the
person who
same.
really find your life's
Hmm.
purpose is you.
I know, silly. That's why I'm going to visit Cheese Sandwich's factory so I can ask him to help me.
Seriously.
Are you sure this is edible?
I am not.
just roll with it. Oh my god. Little pony, my little pony. Ah, my little pony. Used to wonder what friendship could be. Okay, I don't need to sing the whole thing, but it's been a while. So, yeah, it is about Pinky, not Cheese. I mean, maybe it's both. Maybe he's not sure about what his purpose is, and he opened this factory to try and find it. Maybe it's going to be a whole thing there, but yeah, an existential crisis episode. Oh god, Pinky's undergoing a midlife crisis. That's terrifying.
Yep, any pony with a smile like that is exactly the kind of pony I want helping me.
What the hell's up with the...
Oh, hey guys. Pardon me. Just
Michael?
wondering-
Oh, the Fox brothers. Okay.
Can we help you?
You sure can. I'm here to see Cheese Sandwich.
Cheese Sandwich doesn't see any pony.
This factory
Oh, that's a
is shut tight.
chick.
No pony ever comes out and no pony ever goes in,
Damn.
including you. So, move along.
Oh, that's a shame. To think I came all this way because of this personal invitation from Cheese Sandwich himself.
You have an invitation?
Well, why didn't you...
Oh my god, is this a Willy Wonka parody?
Next time I get to push a button.
Ooh, desolate-y.
Yeah, it looks awful.
Any pony there?
Yeah, that looks like a cheese, Willy Wonka parody.
Cheese! I'm so happy to see you.
What the hell is up with his back end?
This should have gotten a big laugh. I wonder.
Oh my god, he's a wet rag.
I suppose it could be the mask. Let's try taking the nostril flare down 10%. Thoughts?
I have a thought. Who are you?
So sorry. Son Smirk, Vice President of Amusement Integration. Mr. Sandwich is very excited you're here. If you'll just follow me, it's a short trip through the factory to Cheese's office.
Yeah.
A whole factory dedicated to gags.
It's not...
This is the
Okay.
best place ever.
So it was set up to be like a Willy Wonka parody, and it's not. It's just a factory.
Maybe the fun is behind all this boring-looking factory stuff.
The fun is the factory stuff. We take a fairly serious approach to comedy here. Observe. Oh, look, a pretty flower.
The squirting flower is a classic. Oh, what if the flower was part of a shirt, but the flower didn't squirt? The shirt did!
That is literally the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, come on. That's just off the top of my head. You probably get like 17,000 ideas like that from Cheese every minute.
We'd have to use a series of interconnected tubes in the fabric. What do you think of this?
I think it's a whoopee cushion.
Yes?
But what if you made the embarrassing
Oh my god.
with some pony else?
I sit on it, but the sound comes from you. We could call it the ventriloquy cushion. Wow.
So,
Quippy cushion?
which way is Cheese's office again?
Right, of course. It's
So-
been quite a while since we've had the opportunity to work with true comic inspiration like this.
What about Cheese?
Oh,
He's a little dried
our
up. That's why he started
Super
this.
Banana Peel. Still in development, but we think it's pretty special.
It doesn't stop. Yeah.
So, to
Damn.
Oh, what if instead of slipping, you were sticking? One step on this banana peel and you can't get it off. That's funny.
Wow.
It's the inverse of what you'd
You're
expect.
exactly the pony cheese sandwich needs to see.
Great. Because he's exactly the pony I need to see.
Pinky, I'm glad you came.
Of course I did.
Oh,
Your
God.
factory is big. It really seems like you found your purpose, which is perfect since I came here for help.
That is perfect. I knew I could count on you to help me.
Well, that's triple perfect because... Oh, wait. Why do you need my help?
Because, Pinky, I completely lost my laugh.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that the way this is going to go is that he's going to give the factory to Pinky. She's going to turn into a Willy Wonka wonderland, and he's going to go back to wandering the countryside being a party planner.
Right. Why don't we continue this discussion over some delicious canned peanut brittle?
Meh.
Tickles your laugh. That's horrible.
I mean, it's not even that funny anyways. Classic,
It occurs
but
to
not
me
funny.
that 7% tighter wind on the snake springs would yield a 12% increase in giggle output.
This is why we're a team. Sans here has always been able to eke every last laugh out of my gags. Which is a help since I haven't come up with any good ones in a while.
His voice is deeper than it used to be.
So you can tell if the gag is funny or not. You just can't laugh at it?
Yes! And it's torture!
How did this happen?
Aww.
Back when I was a party pony, I laughed.
There's the
at
voice.
everything.
That
Spread my party
emotional.
cheer wherever it was needed. I even started making individual, one-of-a-kind novelty gags for each and every one of my parties.
Aww. that's pretty cool.
Soon it seemed like every pony in Equestria wanted one.
Yeah. The bits got to him.
It was more work than my hooves could handle, but I didn't want to disappoint all those smiling faces. Luckily, Sand Smirk came to me with the idea for a factory. A gag factory.
Wow.
Finally keep up with the man.
I like how they're not portraying this, even though it looks absolutely desolate, they're not portraying it as too negative. Like, it's necessary. So he just became a gag tester.
But then, one day, my laugh was just gone. I haven't left the factory since. I don't want any pony to see me like this. I mean, look at me. Boneless 2 doesn't even recognize me anymore.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
2 words for you. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Boo!
Boo-hoo.
Don't cry because I'm gonna get you your laugh back. Let's start with something small.
Not bad knock-knock joke.
Smirk, but is there something in my eye?
Top-notch eye googling, Miss Pie.
I love him.
Pal, put it there.
He has a classic, but
Sorry about that.
yeah, he has a wet blanket for a cutie mark, but he's more of a straight man than classic.
To hoof buzzer to pie face pratfall. Mwah. Masterful.
Come on! Those classic bits put Rainbow Dash's funny bone in a cast for a week.
Whatever I
Oh my God.
Maybe we need to
That's a great line.
smaller. You can't
But
run
yeah,
before
you're
you
really kind of dissecting comedy right here a little bit.
before you can smile. And your smiler's all out of whack. Now, let's see what we're working with. Give
Sing the
me
smile song.
bestest smile.
Am I doing it?
Oh God.
I feel like I'm smiling.
Technically.
Almost. Maybe I just need to spot you for a rep or 2.
Wow.
You got this. It's all you. Ready?
anything.
Ugh.
Good.
I'm not giving up on you yet, Cheese.
Oh.
Somewhere that'll make you laugh. I just have to figure out where to look.
I would like to take this opportunity factory? This
Ooh, R&D.
research and development. It's where we figure out the science of funny.
How do you science funny?
Of course, there's no one-size-fits-all joke. No grand unified gag theory.
Oh my
If
god.
we figure out the funny of one gag, we can combine it with the funny of another gag and make a third, funnier gag.
I guess that makes sense. Rule of threes. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that math checks out. At
Wow.
this point, I'm willing to give anything a try.
Oh god. Huh. Now that's a great prank. An exploding pen? Invisible ink? The fuck?
I don't understand.
I mean, it's classic Pinky. It makes no sense.
Stand up, classic game, physical fever, prop copy, vaudeville, surreal adulting character pieces. Nothing's worked.
It
Wow.
seems we've exhausted every avenue that even the science of comedy can provide.
That's it then.
So don't go to science. Go for magic.
I appreciate
Blast him with rainbow lasers!
If you can't make me laugh, no pony can.
But, sir, you can't just surrender.
It doesn't look like I have a choice. I need to figure out how to live without a laugh. I know you tried your best, but it's time you went home.
Yeah, that's not gonna work with Pinky.
I, too, am horrified.
Oh my god, he's actually more like Sheldon than frickin' what's his name? Mudbriar is.
I'm afraid Mr. Sandwich is right. You are the funniest.
Because
person
he's
in
like
Western.
such
And
a
if you
straight,
can't bring
unemotional
back
character.
is surely gone forever.
But Cheese was just as funny as me. I can't believe that's all gone.
None of us can. I shudder to think what will become of the factory.
You're not gonna close down, are you? I thought this.
I mean, without any original idea.
It certainly was mine. But if Mr. Sandwich has finally given up, there's only so long we can retool his old ideas before we run out of gags to produce. I don't suppose you'd consider working here. Your fresh take on our classic gags rivals Mr. Sandwich in his prime.
I need to find my
Yeah.
life's purpose, but I don't think that's it. I'm a party pony. I need to make ponies happy in real time.
True.
Yes. In our early days, nothing brought Mr. Sandwich more pleasure than seeing the laughter his gags brought to Pony's first hoof.
Guess it's back to the drawing board.
Well,
I mean, that's literally the answer. He
change your mind.
needs to see other ponies being happy.
There'll always be a place for you here.
No. Before that.
Back to the drawing board.
That was me.
Nothing brought Mr. Sandwich more pleasure than seeing the laughter his gags brought
There
to
we
Pony's
go.
first hoof.
That's a little far back, Pinky, but
This all wrong. We don't need
Yeah.
to make Cheese laugh. He needs to make us laugh. Cheese, I figured it out. I know why you can't.
wow.
What? Why?
You started this factory because you didn't want to disappoint smiling faces. But in here, you can't see any.
It does make a certain sense, sir. Spreading laughter.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's certainly not gonna
But spreading
smile and
laughter is
laugh.
what this factory does.
Except you don't see it. You're a party pony like me. You need to make ponies smile in person.
Yeah, it won't work with
Here,
him.
just try it.
Okay. Why did Boneless 2 cross the road? To prove to Boneless 1 he wasn't a chicken.
Very funny, sir. Excellent joke. Oh, I mean, ha.
Really?
Sorry, not much of a laugher.
Here, try me. I promise I'll laugh.
Yeah, I mean, everything
I
makes.
laugh at everything. I appreciate what you're doing, but I think it's a cost loss. A lost cause. What was that?
I'm sorry. But when you swapped the letters of those words, it was just a bit.
Funny?
Uh-huh.
So you're saying it's a mix-up of the sounds that I...
Oh my god! Yes! You can't have him in an episode without him singing. That's great.
If I did it one more time, if I reproduced that feat, mixed up some letters here and there, Then that's all I need to do. That's who I need to be. I thought I needed laughter, but it has to come from me. Squirting flowers and knobby knees. Rubber chicken's my expertise.
Oh my god. Now it's gonna be a Willy Wonka parody.
I suppose now I should amp things up to get the thing I'm after. Move whole syllables around and change them fastest to get laughter. Can't stop now, I'm on a roll, I've almost got it back. Bright folks like you aren't subject to my play on words attack. With something else I'll have to play to get me where I'm going.
What you gonna do?
Some commedia dell'arte to get the laughter flowing. And it's
Wow.
what I need to do. It's who I need to be.
He's wearing a helmet on top of his top hat. That's great.
Follow right behind if you please. Walk this way and I guarantee. If you
So, are they all gonna be like Oompa Loompas now?
accordion solo.
My god. This is ridiculous.
And it's what I need to do. It's who I need to be. I thought I needed laughter, but it has to come from me. Whoopee cushions and dungarees. I know jokes like my ABCs. If you want laughter, then stick with cheese.
Nice.
And now my biggest test, the hardest fish to fry.
Wow.
So analytical, a sense of humor dry. To make you laugh would prove to me that this experiment's done. Something ridiculous and not too smart. Something like a pun. Hey, Sans, how did the laughing bird's eggs hatch? They
Uh.
up. Sir, that is so ridiculous.
Wow. This is nice.
That's all I need to see. I thought I needed laughter, but it had to come from me. Squirting flowers, knobby knees.
Classic Weird Al. Hey, Boneless.
You want laughter, then stick with cheese.
Also, ow.
It's so good to have you back, sir. Finally, we can get the factory back to how things used to be.
Sans, my good pony, I don't think I can run this factory anymore. But you can.
Without you? I
Eh.
don't understand.
Pinky was right. This is what I need. I just can't have funny ideas. I need to wander the land and see ponies laughing at them. You can run the factory, but I need to live.
So, he'll send the ideas back.
You little buddy. I knew you'd be on board.
The little saddle. That's adorable.
Yeah, I'll have more great ideas for gags, and I'll send them all to you.
Yep.
Sir, are you sure this is what you want to do?
Of course. It's my life's purpose.
Hey, that's what I came here looking for.
You did? Well, come on. Let's figure it out.
She already found it. Making ponies laugh. Smile.
Actually, I think I'm good.
Mhm.
And then I said goodbye, and then I came here. Oh, and then I gathered you all together and started telling
Wow.
you. First, I said that.
No, that sounds like quite a trip.
Yeah, we don't need to go on the whole
Sandwich just
roundabout with that.
Yep, but I think Salt Smirk's hooves were the perfect ones to leave it in. As much as Cheese was born to wander Equestria and make ponies laugh in person, Salt
Wow.
was born to run that factory.
And you don't sound so worried about finding your life's purpose anymore.
Nope. I figured out Cheese and I are pretty much the same. We both need to see ponies laughing to feel fulfilled. And I already do that. My life is purposing itself all over the place.
I agree completely.
Yeah, so
Thanks.
basically saying Pinky doesn't need to change.
I got you all a little something from my trip. Who likes peanut brittle?
Wow. Whole party cannon inside of a can. Nice. So that's a classic. Wow. Sans smirk. without smirk. That's great. Oh my gosh. Alright. So that was a fun one to come back to. Where do we even start with that? Because it's pretty plain. Like, pretty straightforward. They stated pretty much all of the things that they needed to state. I'm trying to think of, like, is there another layer to it? I mean, I guess a good way to, like, look at it is that Pinky was worried about finding her life's purpose, and Cheese was looking to... Well, Cheese basically forgot his. Stuck in a job that he knew was important, but he didn't enjoy it. So, I guess, like, the thing I'm trying to say is that it reminds me of my own job searching thing. And I know I do this a lot, comparing things from the show to my own life, but it's how things work here. So, basically just, I mean, I'm pretty sure I've stated this before, but a while back I lost my job. And, I mean, I wasn't too upset about it, because it was a job that, even though I enjoyed parts of it, and, I mean, all jobs are kind of important in their own way, it wasn't one that I was really all that happy with. And yeah, so I lost the job, and it's like, okay, that sucks, but now I get to move on and find something else. And it took me a while. I needed some help to figure out what exactly I wanted to do, but I have, and I've actually found a job that will let me expand and become better and do work in an area that I think I will enjoy. And yeah, I haven't started that job yet. I will soon. But I think it's going to be fun in its own way. The first week's probably going to be hell. But yeah. Dare I say it? I might have found a purpose. I mean, or at least a direction to go in with that. Yeah. So, otherwise, I mean, it's great to see Cheese Sandwich again. Great to have Weird Al back. Great to have a song from him. How many songs have we gotten this season? I just thought of that. Because, like, we got one in She's All Yak. I feel like, did we get one in The Last Crusade? No, we didn't. We got one in Dark and Dawn. We got a couple in Rainbow Road Trip there, and I count that as part of the season. We got one in Uprooted. Wasn't a good one, but still, we got one. Let's see, one. Oh, and we got one in front of me, so 1, 2, 3... 4, 5 songs so far this season. That's not bad. I mean, it's more than we've gotten in like other seasons. Like season 8 had a fair number of songs in it. None of them I don't think particularly memorable. I mean, I'm trying to think of one of them, and yeah, I can't really think of one. I mean, there was the one in Father Knows Beast that was pretty catchy, but terrible. Ooh, Sounds of Silence was a good one. That one was a good song. And Road to Friendship had a great one as well. So, okay, there were some pretty good songs in Season 8, but there still wasn't that many songs. Then, Season 7. I think Season 7 had even fewer songs than that. Yeah, just looking through it, and it's like, I'm not seeing a whole lot of episodes where it jumps out at me that there was a song in that one. Perfect Pair had a sort of small one there. That one was pretty nice. But otherwise, yeah, I'm struggling to remember a song. Season 6 had a few songs, I think. But nothing again, really jumps out at me. So this might be the most songs that we've had since season 5, which is, a good way to end the show with that. And yeah, this was just like a nice kind of like really wholesome episode to come back to in a way. Just kind of affirming that like all of our characters are moving forward. They're all, in a good place in their lives and not having any like internal problems at the moment that would kind of like keep them from dealing with the external problems. And it's kind of sad that Starlight wasn't there, since she basically just figured that stuff out in Student Council, which was a great episode. But yeah, I mean, kind of also just makes sense. Starlight doesn't have a throne yet. I wonder what will happen. Because Twilight's not going to move to Canterlot, is she? What's going to happen with Canterlot Castle? Is it going to become like a museum? Or Celestia and Luna still going to live there, but they're just like not going to be the government anymore, I guess? Is all the government ponies going to have to move to Ponyville? Will they just rip up Twilight's castle and transport that to Canterlot? That would be hilarious. I'm not sure how that would work with the map in the tree, though. Oh god, what if they just, like, split the castle in half around the map, and, like, the map was, like, connected to a bunch of routes that were going down into the ground, and they, like, then split Canterlot Castle in half, and they took the halves of each castle, and they put Canterlot Castle around the map, and put Twilight's castle back together, and just plopped it down in Canterlot. That is a stupid thought, but hilarious one. Situational humor. But yeah, it also kind of did a bit of a dissection of comedy and listed off a bunch of different types, and the rule of 3 is a classic. Basically, you have something happen, again that's very similar, and then you have a similar thing, and then, well, there's actually 2 ways to do it. There's the straight way, in which you have something similar happen a third time, and it's funny because it happened 3 times in a row. Or you have the third version of it be like the opposite of what you thought was going to happen. You subvert the audience expectations, and it's funny because it wasn't what they expected. It came out of nowhere, and it has an added shock value. So, yeah, there are 2 ways to do the rule of 3, and both of them are pretty good. They didn't really mention like a crossing the line twice type of humor, which is, I mean, this show does that fairly often. Like, crossing the line twice is when it starts out being it starts out being not funny because it crosses a line, but then it crosses that line again, and because of that, it's hilarious. I can't think of any jokes like that off the top of my head, though. See, that's the thing. Like, I know a fair amount about comedy, but I'm not that great at telling jokes, which kind of sucks. Because I like writing, and yet I can't write humor into my stories. Like, it's hard. Maybe I'll give it another go with that, though. Because, yeah, I mean, doesn't seem like it would be that hard. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. And yeah, the factory, the Willy Wonka references. And I was kind of expecting something slightly more nefarious. Like I said, I mentioned Flim and Flam, and they didn't show up, but I was kind of expecting like that wet blanket guy to have maybe started the factory without Cheese's permission, using his image without permission, that sort of thing. Which, always a danger when you're a celebrity. But they didn't go that route. Just had a nice, simple, wholesome episode. God, I don't want to cut the recording off now because it's too short. It's too short. There has to be more to say. There's always more to say, right? I mean, yeah. I suppose there might be some people disappointed in it because, like, it's just like, oh, Pinky doesn't need to change her route. She doesn't need to do anything more. She can just keep doing what she's been doing. And that'll probably annoy some people because they like seeing the characters grow and change. And Pinky has probably done that the least out of all the characters here. She is basically the same as she was back when we first met her. I mean, like, you can't even make really the argument that she's, like, toned it down or anything like that. Because she really hasn't. Like, she'll learn a lesson, but, like, that lesson is not really, like, stop doing anything that you're doing. It's just, like, here's how to do it in a slightly different way without annoying people. And even then, it's not always that. Sometimes she just plain doesn't learn a lesson. Just goes back to doing what she did. And I'm trying to think of, like, a Pinky episode where she actually moved forward. And, I mean, maybe in, like, her relationships with her sisters, Maud, those kind of episodes. But, like, those are more Maud episodes, not Pinky episodes. What was the one I'm specifically thinking of? Not the Maud couple. Although, I suppose that one was... But see, now that one was weird because that was a specific situation where it's just like, here's a pony that for some reason Pinky can't stand. Which, like, that never happens otherwise. Like you'd think in this episode with Mr. Wet Blanket Cutie Mark, you'd think she wouldn't be able to stand that guy, but nope, it's Mudbriar. Which, just weird. But yeah, no, I was thinking of Rock Solid Friendship. Which, yeah, I mean, Pinky didn't really learn anything there. She just got told off and stopped spazzing out a little bit. Enough to see that she was the cause of the problem. Otherwise, I mean, what was not asking for trouble about? Seriously, what was that episode about? I cannot remember at all. Was that a Yak episode? I'm going to click on it and find out. Because I really do not remember that episode at all. Oh, okay, that's when she went up to Yakistan. Okay. That was the one where everybody was like, I don't know about that ending. And I was, like, one of the few people I think actually understood it. But, whatever. So, yeah. Like, most of Pinky's lessons that she learns are very small, individual type lessons where it's just like she learns how to deal with a specific person. And it's like a specific type of person. And so, if she ever deals with that type of person again, she can use that lesson, but, like, she doesn't all that often in the course of the episodes. So yeah, Pinky hasn't undergone any fundamental changes, unlike some of the other characters. Applejack, I feel like, has loosened up a bit, and, I mean, Twilight, we all know the evolution she's undergone. Fluttershy, of course, becoming bolder. Like, not completely bold most of the time, but bolder, able to stand up for herself. Rarity becoming, again, less uptight. And, I mean, Spike, he's gained some self-confidence. And, obviously, you know, Rainbow Dash has become slightly less of a jerk. Sometimes. Depends on the writer. But, yeah. They've all kind of evolved a little bit, except Pinky. And, yeah, that'll probably disappoint some people. Me, I don't much mind. I think I like Pinky the way she is. But, yeah. I mean, still, it was overall a great episode. I really liked it. I like seeing Cheese Sandwich back. I like hearing Weird Al do his Weird Al thing. His voice actually does have a lot of range to it. Like, he can do the high-pitched stuff, or he can do the deeper voice, and it's all really great. And I'm glad you got to bring that range to Cheese Sandwich, and we got to see a bit more from that character. Similar to, again, what we saw with Quill Pants back in episode 9, or No, not 9. Episode 6. Looked at the wrong number in my labeling system. Yes, I have a system for all the episodes. Because when I put them in my editor, I want to be sure that they're in order. So, I guess I can call that good enough for this recording. I'm not really sure when I'm going to be able to record again, because recording times are scarce right now. And I am going on vacation again this year, so not going to have any time there. And yeah, it's going to be interesting moving forward. But I think eventually I'm going to be able to record easily. Yeah. So, hope y'all enjoyed this one. I know I did, as usual. Yeah, it's very rare to find an episode that I don't enjoy. I mean, Point of No Return was kind of to me, and She's All Yak I had a personal issue with, but for the most part, like, they're all at least enjoyable. Not necessarily great, but enjoyable. So, yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.